Yo, what's up, y'all? We are going to heal the word confidence right now because we need to heal that word because a lot of the ladies out there, y'all want a man that's confident. Y'all love confidence, right? But I do feel like it's also used to kind of in a way to take away from the masculine energy, right? It's like y'all are the ones y'all are the only ones that can say if he's confident or not. Like, y'all are the ones that say, oh, like, that man's not confident, I could tell. Or that man's confident, I could tell, because he's oh, I'm out here, da 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 da. Like, y'all sometimes y'all get confidence mixed up. And it's okay, we all do. But I'm here to heal that, just like I was healing the word crazy, right? You gotta tell the men not to call y'all crazy, because y'all aren't crazy. That's a very damaging word. And if you say a man's not confident, oh, you don't have confidence, or oh, like, you're not masculine. There's you're trying to take the masculinity away from him, right? Men have confidence in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? Confidence shows itself in many different ways. It's not just about conquering. It's not just about showing up and being the biggest, baddest, flashiest thing out there. Confidence is security, right? Confidence, right? Confidentiality. You know what I'm saying? It's being able to be secure within oneself, right? And the masculine, although there may be a masculine out there that may be more quiet, or maybe, less boisterous, or, may have a certain stillness or peace within himself, that you're like, you're not confident because, you're not loud, you're not speaking up and da 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 da. And yes, there's a part of his authority that he has to step into with speaking up in his throat chakra, but he can't be confident in himself. He can't be confident in the things that he's able to do. You know what I'm saying? He's secure in knowing that he can do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? But some women, y'all be getting that mixed up, and y'all like, oh no, like, he's not confident because he's not speaking up to me, or he's not speaking up to other masculine energy. And they'll look at another masculine and be like, why aren't you confident like him? Girl, he is not confident in you. He is not confident in you. Some of these men, not. I'm talking about the divine masculine. Divine masculine sometimes is not confident in you because he doesn't know how you're going to act. He doesn't know how you're going to behave when it comes to being around other men. Because some of these ladies, and I've been in these relationships too, man, and it happens on both sides. But I'm talking to the ladies right now because we're healing the word, just like I was healing the word crazy, and I had to talk to the men. But we're talking to the divine. We're still talking about toxic masculinity, but we're talking about it too, and the feminine. And other men, we get confidence mixed up too, because we think that, hey, just be confident. And people are like, okay, well, then they go outside of themselves and exert themselves because they're trying to be overconfident, and it's more of a overcompensation for something that isn't there. You know what I'm saying? And they think confidence is just going up to a girl and just talking to her and being like, oh, like, hey, like, I'm here. Hey, what's your name? I'm like, I can get your number. Like, that's not what confidence is about. It's about being secure in one's own self, enough to put themselves out in the rest of the world in the same way that they can when they're like that, bring that same security with them into the world. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a man is not confident in his woman because, some of these women, like, y'all be disrespectful to your man. Y'all be playing around with him. Y'all be playing with his name too much. Some of y'all women, y'all be talking about other men right in front of his face and comparing them to other men right in front of his face, saying this man is this and why can't you do that, or or looking at he's tall, even though your man's short, and that on the background that's what he's thinking, and he's having to sit there and quiet in silence. I'm a tall man. I'm 6'6", I'm 6'7". I can't tell you how many times a girl with the guy has came up to me with him and talk about, ooh, how tall are you? How tall you are? Like, and he's literally right there, and I'm just like dang, like, and it's, I get it, like, okay, there's a part of it where she might just be curiously thinking about, oh, how tall is he? But like, come on, ladies, figure it out. If you're going up to another man and your first thought is like, oh, like, ooh, like, what I'm saying? Like, lock in, girl, lock in, please, because he's going to lose his confidence in you. He's still going to be confident in other places. He's going to be confident around other women. He's going to be confident around other men, but he's not going to be confident when he's with you because he's going to be constantly having to have his security, the security that he has within himself is being compromised because the person that he's supposed to be secure with is opening up that security for other people to kind of enter, right? Or to be able to affect, right? Confidence is resonating with yourself, right? It's like being that diamond energy. The crystal energy resonates within itself. That's what makes it so special, is that resonate, like the crystal energy, it resonates within its own self. So just like humans, like all humans, right? We go into a space, and if the space is negative, then we will be affected by that negative energy. You put a puppy in a negative space, it's going to become a bad dog. You know what I'm saying? If you put it in a good space, it's going to be a positive space, right? But that diamond energy, that crystalline energy is going to resonate within itself. So no matter what environment it goes into, negative or positive, it is always going to have it's always going to resonate that same frequency. That's where the confidence comes from. You know what I'm saying? It's not about all the crystals and all the diamonds. They all come in all shapes and forms. It doesn't come in just one form. Confidence comes in all different types of ways. And you can weaken that masculine by connecting with that masculine and then opening up that security or that confidentiality to the rest of the world. And it just depends on whatever room you're in. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're secure with him and you want him to be the same way, like when y'all are by yourselves and it's just you and him, and it's easier for you to appreciate him because it's just you and him. So it's not hard. But then right when you're in a room with other men that come into the picture, and if your energy is pulled off by that, if your energy is easy to be like, who's that? Oh, wow, who's he? And you already got a man with you, and he's already supporting and sacrificing for you, just like, you are for him. But like, we're talking about that. And the same thing happens both ways, right? A woman can't be confident in a male if he's constantly trying to look and hunt for other men or receive energy from that and play off of that and react off of it or have something to say. Like some women, like y'all will just say whatever comes to your mind without thinking. I ain't gonna lie, not all women, but some women, y'all will just say, ooh, like look at his arms, like, ooh, he's big, or ooh, like da da da, when you got your man right there with you on the couch watching stuff. It's like, girl, you don't respect that man that you got right next to you, and he won't be there. He might be sitting right there next to you, but he's not there mentally. I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let that sit in there with you. I'm gonna let that sit with you for a minute, because he's not confident in you to protect him. So he has to shut off that security, confidentiality, and go even further within himself, because he knows that confidence that he has remains within him. And it doesn't matter how the world sees his confidence. He knows he's confident within what he knows and with himself, but he can share that with somebody if you can secure that confidence within him. And some of these women, I'm gonna show some love to the divine women out there, because there's some divine feminine that be talking to the ladies, and they be talking to y'all way harder than I do. They be the divine feminine, she let y'all have it. She let y'all have it because y'all are supposed to know. Y'all are supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? But, me, I'm channeling a little bit of that right now. So there's a little bit of my sassiness that's coming out, because I need y'all to get this message. You know what I'm saying? So there's a part of you that has to, real quick, the divine feminine that's showing up right now. Let me take a time to appreciate them, because men, we love, and I don't care who's in the comment section, we can all agree to this. Men love when a woman can be in a room full of other men alongside them and show, that's my man. Go up to him, sit on his lap, put her hand around his shoulder, touch on him, like grab on him, like whatever, like show him that, and show the other men that, no, that there's no way for you to, there's nothing. I already got roots. I already got, my soil's already got, I'm already, we already planted, we already growing stuff, you know what I'm saying? But some of the feminine energy out here that's applying that toxic masculinity, it wants everything for itself, right? So it's like, oh, like I'm with him, but let me kind of position my body in a little way so this man over here can see me, or like, oh, like when my man's not looking, I'm kind of looking around and seeing what he's doing. And men, y'all do that too. That's the toxic masculinity. But like, instead of appreciating and respecting like what you have, right? So that's where that the confidence comes out, because there's a lack of security right there. And you know, women, y'all think that a man's not confident, but he's not confident in you. You know, there's men that are confident, like, oh, he's confident everywhere else. Like, why when I see him somewhere else, he's like super confident, but when he's with me, he's not. It's because he's not confident in you, because you're not providing him that security that he can provide himself. Women, if you're in a room full of men, or if you're in a room full of men and women and stuff like that, and there's other men around, like, grab on your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many times, you know, it's like, it's almost a man's worst nightmare. Like if he buys a girl tickets to a show, front row tickets to a show, and whoever's performing can come down and be like, hey, come up on stage, or we're going backstage, and she's just like, okay, bye. And it's that quick to all that talking, all that love, all that stuff, and complaining, and all the you know, like trying to make the man become like with her, is not out the window at the first opportunity at her own convenience, because she's entitled to her own desires. And we all feel entitled to our own desires, but a lot of feminine energy, y'all really do feel entitled to your desires. You feel like, you know, but you can get the message now or get it later. But we all have to get out of that space, you know. Everything is like for you, but not everything is really for you. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing, it's, you know. But it's really sexy to a man to do that. It's really sexy to a man if you're watching a show and there's other men on the stage and being on the show with their shirts off and whatnot, and being like, like that's nothing compared to you. Like, I love you, right? Even if you say, if you don't think he even needs to hear that, like, provide that confidence to him, provide that confidentiality, that he knows that his love is secure. He knows that his contributions are secure, and that you're not going to go and give all of what he's built you up as, or how much, we build each other up, but, like someone's toxic. It can be toxic. And I've been in situations like this where I've elevated women's mindsets, and they'll take that, and then they'll feel like, oh, like I'm a new woman, like I'm learned more, and now I'm gonna go out and try to attract another man with that new knowledge, and not respect the man that has been here the whole time, like trying to cultivate you. And same thing, vice versa. Men do it too, but I'm talking to my ladies right now, and how y'all can be toxic with the word confidence. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, he's insecure. Anytime I talk about another man, he feels a certain way, so if he's insecure, it's not me, it's him. He's insecure. No, that's the confidentiality. There's a security there. You're making him insecure by acting that way. When this could be an opportunity for you to make him more secure, and for him to be like, oh, okay, my woman and I, we got that bond. That's that respect. That's the bond that goes beyond just like mushy gushy like love. That's like, okay, I know when things get tough, I know we're gonna stick together. That's the respect side, right? So, women, ladies, don't be quick to call your man not confident. If you know that he's secure with himself, and you know that there's a side of him that is confident, and that he is able to do what he's supposed to do, and he does it well, Don't try to pick at other sides of him that aren't like that. It's just that he may not be confident in other people around him, or he may not be confident in you, when you're around him in places, because you can bring that energy that's going to make him have to be on his toes a little bit more, because he's not able to be at peace with you elsewhere, just like he can be at peace with himself elsewhere, because he's not having to put more of his brain power and focus in that. Ladies, if y'all can secure a man, like make him further secure him. You know what I'm saying? Build him up. You have to help build up his confidence, but you have to build up his confidence within you, because, like women, y'all can kind of get swayed a little bit more by things a little quicker. You know what I'm saying? Men, we are a little bit more singular. We're a little bit more, and it's okay. We, sometimes it's hard for us to focus on other stuff. Sometimes it's hard for us to catch on to what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? But But some ladies, like, y'all will let whatever energy or aroma or masculine energy come your way, and you'll be like, who's that? Oh. And y'all be talking, man, I can't tell you how many times a girl's been says something to me about me right in front of a man, and I'm just like, so cringe. It's just cringe, you know what I'm saying? Like, lock in, ladies, like, come on. We need y'all for the divine masculine. We need y'all to help anchor in this divine masculine energy, because y'all are entertaining masculine energy that's not divine. And in turn, you're messing up your crown, and then you're casting stones at the divine man, because he is still within himself. He is confident with himself. He is able to show up and do what he needs to do, and not bring pain to the world. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love on these men, because a lot of times they don't know how to nurture themselves. So that's why they can get into a place where they're, you know, kind of stagnant or, like, you know, unexpressive, you know what I'm saying? Because they're so used to having to secure themselves in order for them to not be attacked in the world, or be able to be attacked in the world and still be able to kind of get the job done. Look at them. That's the blue heron. That's the great blue heron. That's my, wow. All right, well, this message is done. I love y'all, whoever you are, wherever you are, however you are. That was awesome. Ladies, men, love on one another. Put the gun down, please.